Good morning, YouTube, and welcome on back to the Anabolic Kitchen. Did you know back in 2017, KFC released a Chizza in the Philippines? This was a giant breaded piece of chicken that was topped as a pizza. Not only was that thing deep fried and incredibly fatty, but it also, I gotta admit, looked pretty darn delicious. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring it on back, but we're gonna make it more anabolic by making a few substitutions. So hang on, this one's gonna be a real banger. To make our Anabolic Chizza, we're going to need 99% lean ground turkey. We're actually making a substitute. Instead of using chicken breast, we're going to make essentially a giant turkey nugget. This will save on calories and allow us to increase protein. We are also going to be using Italian-style panko, nutritional yeast, ground pepper, MSG, salt, and I'm going to be throwing in some ghost pepper. To top it, we're going to be using Prego lower-calorie marinara, fat-free mozzarella, turkey pepperoni, and we're going to top with some parmesan cheese. To make our breading, we are going to need 15 grams of our Italian-style panko, 11 grams of nutritional yeast, 2 grams of black pepper, a few shakes of salt, a few shakes of MSG, and a couple spanks of additional pepper for spice. Then we'll just mix it all up and we're ready to bread. Now we're ready to bread our giant turkey nugget. To make our turkey nugget, we're going to take a half a pound of ground turkey and we're going to flatten it out as much as we can. We are going to push down into our batter to make sure it's well coated. Once we press the turkey down into the breading enough to feel like we probably have a good coat, then it's time to flip. To flip it, we are going to gently turn it over, and before we put it back down, make sure that we have the plate completely coated in our breading mixture. Then we just set it down back on top. We push it down in, then we flip it a couple more times to get the coating nice and even. Next, we simply have to transfer our Chizza crust onto a wire rack. Let's spray it down with nonstick first. That extra mixture that we have left over, we're going to use as an additional coating when we flip it. That's going to create a nice barrier before our sauce goes on. Now we'll put it into our 400-degree oven for 15 minutes. Now the 15 minutes at 400 degrees have passed. We have our giant turkey nugget out of the oven. It is time to flip it. Honestly, it's actually probably cooked through already. You could eat it as is, but when you see what we're gonna do with it, oh, you will not want to. Once we have it flipped, we are going to hit it with the nonstick briefly. That provides a little bit of extra moisture for the additional breading to stick to. Then we add our leftover breading to the top. And we hit it again with the nonstick. Now we're going to put it back into the oven for another 5 minutes. Now that it's been in the oven for first 15 minutes and then another 5 once flipping it, it is time to put the toppings on. We are going to start with 30 grams of our marinara sauce. Once it's out, just spread it around. Next, we need to add 28 grams of our fat-free mozzarella. Make sure you get a good coating all around your Chizza. Then we add 20 grams of our turkey pepperoni. Lastly, we sprinkle 10 grams of our parmesan on top. And now we're just going to broil it for 2 minutes and it will be ready. And will you take a look at that? After the 2 minutes under the broiler, this is what we have. Ain't that beautiful? You can even see a little bit of cupping on the pepperoni. So let's put this on a plate and dig in. All right, everyone, here we are in the testing station. We're ready to go. So I, for one, am excited, so let's not wait any longer. Of course, gotta cut it like a pizza. Cheers. The way that all the flavors just come together, the crispness of the chicken along with all of the goodness of the pizza. So not only is this delicious, but it's incredibly low calorie and high protein. Look at these nutrition facts. Less than 500 calories, over 70 grams of protein. It is unbeatable. So everyone, with that in mind, I'm going to leave you and I'm going to finish eating this. Remember to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ding on that notification bell so you always know when I'm dropping a new video, and drop a comment down below. Tell me your favorite fast food creation that you want to see an anabolic version of, especially if it's a weird one like this, and I will see what I can do to make it. All right, I'm already working on a recipe for a double down, so that will be coming at some point in the future. So stay tuned. Again, make sure you are subscribed so you know when that comes out. And everyone, until the next one, always remember to stay worthy.